Hello, you 9 out of 10s for Breath of the Wild. Jim Sterling here, and this is Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion HD Renovation. We played the original Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion a fucking long time ago now. Long ass time ago, but here it is again. Now, HD renovated for your pleasure. So let's go to new game. Let's hit enter, or space, there we go. What we got here, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, Endless Mode, Katamari Hospital, not Katamari Hospital, that'd be horrific if you actually think about the implications there. Okay, so this is all coming soon. So here we are, renovated version of the original Jump Scare Mansion. I can do that. Here we go. Oh, there we are. Turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Room 0. If you've never...
Hello, I am Spooky.
Hang on. That voice all...
And this is my home.
Creepy voice.
Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
It's a very cute game. I was most taken with it when I first played the original game. If you've ever seen that video, you know, I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't really expecting too much off of this. But I'll tell you for now, we're not going to make it to 1,000 rooms today. But I was going to say, but maybe I'll live stream it or something, but I can't make that sort of promise. You know I can't make that sort of promise. I've been interested in doing more live streaming again. It's been a long time. Anyway, at first this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I get this feeling like I'm being watched by something that's not romantic at all. Okay. So this game really... What this game does so well is it is cute, but they really nail the creepiness, and the cuteness plays off the creepiness to make it even creepier. That's what I like. Something's following me, prancing through the same rooms over and over, hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs, prove I'm making progress, reach some destination. Okay. So as you see there, like, just these really quite psychologically dark things of someone just dying of thirst or hunger in here. Not quite quenching my thirst, tasted terrible, stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. By the way, if you're expecting any Nintendo Switch stuff out of me today, no, sorry about that. I have to go elsewhere. Getting my Switch tomorrow. I bought one. I don't even bother. I don't know if I've said this in videos before, and I've said it on podcasts. I don't bother asking Nintendo for review copies anymore. Now, unlike, you know, EA and the Japanese side of Square Enix that have confirmed to consider me a wild card and just don't bother, you know, doing anything, Nintendo was always responsive. They've always been responsive, always been friendly. Always said, no, you're not blacklisted, we love you, you're great. But they don't know what my job is. And no matter how many times I explain it to them, they get confused. Because I was a reviewer before I left The Escapist. And then they changed me to an influencer, whatever the fuck that means, but I don't like the word. I hate that word when talking about critics. And we're going around in circles. It's because I'm talking at the same time. I'm not paying fucking attention. Or was we not going in circles and it just looked like we were? See, now my head's being messed with. Fuck, which way did I go last time? Alright, I think that was right. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I woke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. Not sure what brand or year, for there's no label. All I gather is it's straight. Okay, tastes metallic. My mouth was moving faster than my brain there. That happens sometimes. I just run my fucking fat mouth. Anyway, so Nintendo don't know what my job is. I keep telling them, look, when it comes to Nintendo stuff, I barely cover you, like, your games on Gimpressions anyway, because of your content ID policies. So I am mostly just doing written reviews. I'm a reviewer as far as y'all are concerned. And they're like, oh, okay, that's brilliant. We'll fix that. They never did. They just got confused again. And eventually I just got... It was just a waste of time just emailing them and getting into these backs and forths. So I've given up with that. I don't think that was wine. Probably blood. That was the spooky part of it, okay? So yeah, given up on them. I just buy all my Nintendo stuff, which is fine. The only thing I lose there is obviously getting a review up alongside everybody else, which for me isn't a huge deal. My audience is more or less baked in, so I could do a Breath of the Wild review a month from now and be fine. So that's just to explain. No Switch stuff today. We'll probably do some Switch stuff tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I don't know if I can be bothered. Piece of toast! I don't know if I can be bothered setting up video capture. Again, because of Nintendo's policies, I don't go out of my way to do much video work on them aside from when they give me Gymquisition material. Gymquisition on Monday might be about the Switch. I've been considering doing actual hardware thoughts, actual sort of hands-on thoughts as Gymquisition episodes for a while. Wonder if that would interest people. Have we been here? So I haven't seen any of my previous notes. Okay. Well, that was new. I like this game because even though it does become quite a thing. Like, this is all lead up, but there is a lot of downtime like this, so I can just sort of talk at you lot and just bore you to death with myself and my problems. I think this is my last note. I'm going to die having never found my escape, but really that's not true. This place was like my escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. Well, there we go. Maybe that's them, the writer of the notes. It's like losing an old friend, isn't it? No, not really. But yeah, I might do an unboxing video of the Switch tomorrow in my own typical style, and I'll let you determine what that means. And maybe I'll do a Breath of the Wild video, maybe, if it turns out I can be asked, but yeah, don't expect much. Of course, I'll be doing reviews and stuff on thegymquisition.com, if that interests you. It's actually taking a lot longer to do stuff than it did last time. Ah, here we go, something interesting. Okay, that took a while. Normally there were more like that piece of toast that was out the wall. Normally there were more like cardboard monsters that pop out the wall and stuff by now. But hey, a save room. God, I remember when video games used to do that a lot. Me and a friend, we used to spend hours describing hell to each other. This is when we were like 16, 17 and thought we were hilarious. And we used to just describe the extremes that go on in hell. You know, skeletons on motorbikes with pirate swords laughing. And just so many people in hell, they'd get trodden down and turn to mush. But they were all still alive still because it was hell. So the floor of hell is this moaning mush. Sometimes floating skulls, like the Lost Souls in Doom, would fly down and just drag their jaws into the moaning mush, just to make things a little more uncomfortable for them. I don't know why I brought up that bit, but what I was going to say was similar to that skeleton that just turns around and looks at you all the time, because that's what old video game graphics used to do. We decided that in hell... Oh, hello. That's one. In hell, the Black Cat Fireworks logo is in there, flat, and it does that. No matter what angle you look at it from, the Black Cat Fireworks Panther is looking at you and screaming. We decided that's in hell. We put a lot of things in hell. You know, evil roller coasters, the devil's giant keyboard. The devil's got a giant keyboard and he just stands there in hell going, because he loves it. He is never not amused by the amount of terror going on in there. And he's bashing a keyboard and it's playing really bad sounds that are just like, you know, making people's ears bleed and stuff. When you go to hell, the first thing that happens to you is you die 5 times at once from an overload of all of your senses. Like, it smells so bad you die, and looks so horrific you die. All of shock and stuff. And this all happens at once. Which isn't physically possible, but it's hell. It's a realm of possibility. Horrible possibility. Every few millennia, right, hell disappears and all lovely clouds happen, and it's harps and angels, and everyone in hell thinks they're in heaven. And it's like that for about 30 minutes. Then from behind a white pretty cloud, the devil jumps out, goes, claps his hands, and then it's just hell again. It's just that half-hour respite just to make it all that much worse. Just wondered what happened if I tread in that. It makes you slow. So, there's a warning. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, ingest, invoking, nailing never stops the choking. Not quite sure that's how the Bob Dylan song went. Oh, there we go. Now we're being chased by a spooky. Well, not a spooky. I mean, I was saying that sarcastically, but then I remembered this is Spooky's House of Jump Scares, so... Oh, I was hoping that would... Oh, fucking balls. I was hoping there'd be a door around the corner so I didn't go through the green, but... Just have to suck it up. Yep. See, now those cute pop-ups become sort of worrying impediments. Because they might block your path and get in your way. Go through there. Wasn't locked, thankfully. Oh, balls. Go, go. No, leave me alone. So as you see, the game starts to change. Oh, fucking hell. There's fucking ghost cum on the floor. I do apologise for describing my 16-year-old brain's idea of what hell's like. Me and my friend Leo, who incidentally did the theme music for the video game show what I'd done, which I need to do another one of soon. I like him, he said defensively. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. Like the TV show Stranger Things, which was pretty good. Pretty good. Little unrealistic, because it was set in the 80s, but they had bicycles, and everyone knows bicycles were invented in 1992. So that took me out of it a little bit. Plus they were playing D&D as well, which was actually banned in America in the 80s. So they'd have actually been in one of the many American gulags that we had back then. I say we. I wasn't in the States in the 80s. I was in the United Kingdom, where Dungeons & Dragons was not only not banned, but mandatory. You're actually forced to play it. Out of order? That sucks. I remember when I played this game last time, these worked. Or at least one of them worked. I remember playing some weird little arcade game. Out of order? Oh, well. Room 82. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would, and hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference so no one gets and misinterprets his instructions somehow. Alright. Clump, 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 clump. I wonder if there's anything else I want to talk about today. So I like games like this that have just enough going on to be interesting, but enough downtime for me to just chat shit at you. Oh, cute. I suppose I could talk about the Maker thing. I saw the news this morning that this is how out of the loop I've been with me just doing the amount of work I've been doing, dealing with the lawsuit and everything. Well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. Dun, dun, dun. So, as I was saying, apparently Maker Studios are letting go of around 59,000 of the 60,000 channels they had. First of all, 60,000 channels, fucking hell. Like, if there were any proof that the MCN thing, the multi-channel network partner thing, was this big bubble that they were just inflating to bursting point, that's it. When Disney and Maker brought on 60,000 channels and then couldn't manage any of them. It seems like that's part of what they're doing. They're bringing it down to about 1,000 so they can actually do the job they said they were going to do, I guess. I don't know. But as some of you know, this channel is currently partnered with Maker, which I did about 4 years ago. I say 4 years, whenever it was. I'd not long started with the Escapists full time, I think. Just because I was looking into growing the YouTube channel, and MCNs were the thing back then. And personally, I can only speak personally, I never had any major problems with them. They've always paid up. They've always treated me all right. And they keep out of my way, which I like. A lot of channels are understandably quite happy with the idea of getting let go, because Maker didn't say what they said they'd do, didn't give them, you know, the kind of deals and promotion and everything. Oh, I was going to have a look at that cute ghost, but that fella's back, so I'm just going to go for a bit of a run. Wah! Stop now, please. So yeah, I can't say the idea of being dropped fills me with joy. At the same time, it don't worry me. It's not, you know, it won't sadden me to any great degree, because they weren't much of a factor, and plus, of course, I'm quite financially secure thanks to the gym position and everything. But I will say something when I think of more words. First of all, I think it's a little bit shitty that everyone found out about, I don't know if you call them layoffs, but I guess disassociations of that grander scale. Everyone found out about it, and no one seems to know yet who actually made the cut and who didn't. Which is a little bit, if people weren't happy to be leaving Maker, that'd be really, really shit. So, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It won't affect me too much. But I was okay. I liked Maker well enough, but I realise I'm an outlier case. I totally understand people who have been trying to leave and couldn't get out of the contract and see this more as a release and a freedom than anything else. Donk? Oh god, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Ding! Ah! So it's a Lost Woods situation. Okay, so we go left, then forward, then right, left, forward, right. No, or did I go right the first time? It was right, forward, right. Why did I say left? I didn't go left. Oh, fuck. Donk. Right, forward, right. No, okay. Right, forward, right, right. Ow! Hooray! I thought I'd be forever in there and then I'd have to edit something, but hey, get to see me messing about in real time. Don't know if there's anything more to add on the whole Maker Disney situation. You know, either they drop me or they don't. It really don't matter to me. Because I was never one for brand deals, and I'm used to working autonomously. So the fact that Maker was a partner that didn't really bother me much, and didn't really contact me much, I'm a rare case where I was fine with that. I'm like, just so long as you're serving ads or whatever on that content I have, which is ad supported, I'm okay. I don't really give a shit. This is always the same. I don't know why I went that way. I say it's always the same. There's always going to be one point that you expect, where it'll suddenly be different, and then you're fucked over, and you think, fuck, like this. See, this is different. I was just seeing if there's anything on that table. Doesn't look like it. I'm not going to waste my time. Boom. I'm a little bit excited. I try not to use words like that, but I am a little bit excited about getting the Switch tomorrow, if only for the fact that I like getting things delivered to my house. And, you know, a new machine is always exciting. But I don't know about the Switch as a thing. It feels so very rushed. A lot of features feel last minute. Certainly the coverage I've seen, and in talking with Laura, who has had access to one and has been covering it, I don't know. I feel like a lot about it over the coming months is going to frustrate me. I think I'm expecting a good system with some really like frustratingly confusing features and shit. Very much like the Wii U, which is a console I loved, but various business decisions and things and features that went into it were just so typically Nintendo, they drove me up the fucking wall. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, maybe there won't be the need for a Switch Ambassadors program. We'll find out. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Alright. So we're going to play up till the next save room, I think. But I enjoyed this video. I enjoy doing videos like this. It's been a while since I played one where the activity is, you know, walkie simulatory enough where I can just shoot the shit. Normally that's a bad sign for the game, because the game is just boring and dull, and so I'm talking to fill up time. But I do like Spooky's house, and I feel like this video isn't showing it off well enough like the first video did. Okay, subject 5's loose. I don't know what it is. This video, the gameplay doesn't feel as maybe it's just because I'm used to it now. Whereas before it was kind of a revelation what was going on. Oh fucking hell, well that's new. I didn't see the spider before. Oh god, I don't even think it's a spider, I think it's longer than that. Some sort of centimipede or something. Or at least there's no slime on the floor this time. I forgot all the things I've said so far, but I don't know if I said I might review this. So I'm going to play till the next save room so I can actually keep my progress. A lot of these games that I'm playing for impressions, I won't... Oh, fuck. Testicles. A lot of times I won't bother trying to save progress or anything, because I'm like, I ain't never going to go back to this game. But this one, you know, I may go for it. Out of my way, Ice Cream Boy. I might go for a full review, so I want to keep my progress. Which I'm going to guess will come at room 150. Music's calmed down, so I guess we're good. Time for some lore. I think if the effectiveness of the specimens is somehow related to the souls of the people they kill, I'm still alive and strong. I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonist will look like. I hope they're cute. We haven't seen Spooky yet. I saw her last time. Maybe I just ran ahead too far in that first room and didn't spot her. Maybe she was there and I didn't see. Probably what I did. Probably my fucking fault. My sour-assed fault. There we go. Well, I suppose while I am chatting, thank you all for your support. I didn't do a big thanks at the end of Gymquisition on Monday for everything. I did write thanks and stuff in my announcement, the actual statement I released about the dismissal of the lawsuit. But that Gymquisition, I tried to pack in so much, and I knew I'd miss things out, and I wouldn't get to say everything I wanted to say. and eventually just cut my losses there and said, look, this will never be the perfect video I want it to be, so let's just get what we can out and leave it at that. So, but thanks to everyone for their support over the past few months of dealing with that, and of course those who support the Jimquisition on Patreon. You know, I'd have fought this lawsuit if I was still working for, you know, another company. It would have been a lot tougher. A lot tougher. So, that's that. And the other thing I want to say is thank you all for the support the video got this Monday. It's been overwhelming so far. It was, it got to the #2 trending slot in the UK on YouTube, beaten out only by Jamie Oliver being pranked by Ant and Dec, which are Ant and Dec, two names I hadn't heard in a long time, though it did make me go listen to Let's Get Ready to Rumble, the song they did back when they were known as PJ and Duncan. Ain't a bad song, actually. I like it anyway. So that was exciting. Obviously, a lot of people watched it, and that was fun. A lot of people shared it, talked about it. Even got reported on in a few places as a news thing. I feel like going this way. Oh, it's like the Lumpy Space Princess, but long. There we go, save room. So that's that. Yeah, so I know this looks arrogant because it just looks like I was ending it by saying I got a lot of views on a video I did, but I said I'd stop at the save room. So that's Spooky's House of Jump Scares HD Renovation. Something about it didn't feel quite as exciting as the first time. I don't know if it's because I've seen it before, or maybe just the randomness of it wasn't quite on our side today. It was a calming experience. I've had a very pleasant time. I don't know about you lot, but I had a very pleasant time just wandering some corridors, running from some bugs, and having a chat with you. So, I'm gonna go now. I misread that as keep a little P in your step. Don't even know how that'd be possible.